Intro. Hello, and thanks for joining us for the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for July 30th, 2025. If you're interested in joining our study session or our weekly tournaments, send an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com. And we're in the middle of a game, and the white team, which is me and Mike and Rick, have a 3-2 to play.
I'm going to suggest slotting both the 5 and 4.
Yeah, I like that. That's exactly the play I wanted. The super splotting play. Mike, you like that?
Agreed.
Great. I think that's a pretty straightforward play. And the bot says, yes, good idea.
But not by the whole
Not
bunch of
by
close
much.
ones.
Okay, and the reason is there's very little action that's going to happen on that side of the table for a while. So, there's lots of different ways that'll end up transposing into the same sorts of positions. Nothing is urgent there. Okay, 2-1 for the red team. How do the good guys want to play it?
6-3.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Is there an argument to be made for 13 to 10 now that he's got 2 blots?
There very much is an argument to be made. Would you like to make that argument, Adam?
I think I just did. But anyway, because it might be good to build our board out there, although it's not a great place to build a board, but we still want to try to contain those checkers on our 5 point.
It
So
also has the advantage of if you guys are gonna hit, you're gonna have to break the 5 or the bar.
right, exactly. So we're kind of enticing him to break that stronghold there and to do it early rather than do it later. Because if we wait, there's a very good chance that he could fill in those 2 slots that he just made on his 4 and his 5. So
Are we well prepared to do that,
I'd
though?
vote for 13 to 10.
My worry is that we'll end up with 2 on the bar
Right.
because, we got that.
How can we get 2? Oh, you mean if they,
Yeah.
how would we get 2 on the bar?
Well, if they hit us on the 10 and the 2.
And you got your 7 point.
The two is behind him.
I know, but there's going to be
You
some
mean
back and
if
forth.
you mean if we hit him and
Yes,
then he comes in and hits us?
yes.
Well, that would be a fun game.
No, but yeah.
I mean, the safe play is definitely, and we're 40 pips up, so I think I would vote for the 6-3 move as well.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, I threw into the voting another way of playing it, which is 6-4-2-1. I don't know if anybody's interested in that. It leaves a checker on a higher point. I don't know how much that matters. Okay, you can vote now.
Oh, vote 6-3. Yep.
Okay, looks like most of the votes are for 6-3.
I'll vote for that too.
Okay.
Whoever voted 13 to 10, thank you.
Yeah, 6-3 is the play I would make in this position. And look at 6-4-2-1, slightly ahead.
Oh, Jason, you knew that somehow coming in.
Once in a while I have a couple of good ideas in backgammon. It's not every day.
What's the logic behind that? Because the
4 points better.
3 point?
Yeah, you're thinking ahead to what point you're going to end up making, and you'd rather make the 4 point than the 3 point. That's all.
Okay.
And look, the difference is very small, right? This is not something that you want to, bother yourself too much over.
Right.
Okay.
What'd you guys get? Oh, 3-1.
All right, now we got a 3-1 to play.
13-10-6-5.
13-10-6-5.
Great.
Yeah, all right. I like that.
Good move.
6-4-3-1, 3-2.
Right. Exactly.
No, 6-4-3.
Well, we're going back to what Jason just said about the 4 point being a better point to make.
Yeah, but the 3 is better to make than the 2.
Right, but all right.
Competing interests, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, here's our 3-1. It's almost no difference. I don't bother with these 3 millipoints. We're just trying to fill our board for when we get a shot. Okay, so I've got 6-3 in there. I've got 6-4, 3-2. And I think that 13 to 10 is probably out now, especially now that we've made a good inner board point. Okay, the voting's open. Ooh, close. And 6-4, 3-2 has taken the lead. It looks like that's the play.
I think that's better because like we're worried more about our bear off at this point, and the 3, feels naturally from the 6. So I think it's better to make the 2.
Wes, you're so bold thinking about a bear off. We're going to hit a checker here in a couple of moves. You're talking about bear off?
I just started paying attention. I'm already thinking about bearing off. This is why I lose.
Okay, 6-4, 3-2 it is. And wow, nobody talked about 6-4, 2-1. Boy, that's a tough play to find, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be the
That's
one
a
to
bad-
ask.
that's a bad
Why?
play.
Why?
Again, okay, the action is not coming anytime soon. And you would like to make the 4-point, and then you would also like to make the 3-point after that. Now, the play that I ask why is this one. 3-1, 2-1? Are you kidding me?
Putting those two together and the third choice, it looks like it thinks 2-1 is the key play.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm not playing 8-6, 2-1. It strips the 8-point, lack of flexibility. But I can see the logic behind 6-4, 2-1. Would I make that over the board? Probably not. I don't think I'm clever enough for that. I might consider it, but yeah, there's
If we can make the 1 point, then if you guys end up with an anchor on the lower numbers, at least it won't be on the 1.
I
'Cause
mean,
we'll
I
probably
guess
make
that
the 1.
I guess that's an answer, but if I'm red, I don't want the 1 point. Okay, 5 and 2.
That's not a great roll.
No, it's not. Okay, what about continuing to spread things out like this?
Mhm.
Either that or I like the 8-6, then either 8-3 or 10-5. Just bringing another one into play.
Okay, so you're considering this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It doesn't break the 8-point, it brings another guy into the home board, build in position. So
I don't have a strong opinion about this.
okay, let's go. A question I know you like to ask. Are we gonna get a shot this turn?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So slotting may actually be called for in that situation.
The only shot you'll get is if we get double 6s.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, double 6s. Oh, then we get a double shot.
No. Oh yeah, you would, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, what do you say?
I like the 2 off the 8-point.
2 off the 8-point.
I mean,
All right,
I like Rick's play, I'm sorry, but I think this is what actually is going to like the best.
Okay. Well, what do you want to? But what do you want to do?
10-5, 8-6.
Okay, I don't have a strong feeling about it. So this is what you were suggesting, Rick?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do it. It's fine.
All right.
I'm sure the difference is small. Yeah, 5 millipoints. 8-6, 8-3. Yeah, see.
Wait, 8-6, 8. Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, that's the play we were looking at.
Yeah.
And you really can't say that this play is right with differences like that. So I don't worry about it. Okay, 4-1 to play for the good guys.
Thirteen to 8. Well, yeah, 13 to 8.
8.
Why wouldn't you close your 4-point?
You can't
What you
move the
want if you
1
do.
and you can't move the 4.
Yeah, so
Oh, no, you can move the 4.
so
Yeah.
there's the 4, but then what's the ace going to be? think that's the issue.
That's the kicker.
4-3.
Yeah.
4-3 or 2-1.
Okay, so then let's add that as a candidate play. 8-3,
Well,
and then
well,
there's
given how much the computer wants to make the 4 point, I think it would be 2-1. We make the 4 and then 2-1.
Yeah.
nobody has suggested this play.
13-9, 4. That's I was just going to suggest
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Okay,
That's
I
what
put
I
that
would
in
do.
there too.
That's
I
real
don't
good.
I don't know what's good here.
I think it's going to value the flexibility of 3 checkers on the 8 and 9 point. So
I tend to agree with Bill. All right, so here we're going to label this the Bill Spruce
So if you
play.
go
no,
13,
don't go doing that because then I always screw it up.
if you go 13-9, where's your ace?
4-3, I think, is the
Four
that
to
was
three or 2-1?
4-3 or 2-1. Yeah, you could do it that way. That would be. I'm going to put that in there. Okay, I've reactivated it.
I like that custom Bill Spruce play.
Yeah. Bill doesn't like it, which is exactly why I do that.
That could be wrong.
Sure,
mean-
it could be.
It's dying to make the 4 point, but I think the flexibility of the checker on the 9 is more important here right now.
Yeah. Okay, looks like Bill's play's coming out on top. So here
It
we go.
also prevent us from leaving a shot if we do get double 6. But
That's true. It saves the double 6 shot. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. All right, Bill, your play's winning by a landslide.
oh boy, that's
boy.
gonna.
Look at that. 13-9, 2-1. Gosh, that's so bizarre. So
The 4 was right. I don't know why I would want to leave 3 blots in the home board because we could theoretically get a shot here soon.
I'm not so sure you would, though. I mean,
Not next roll, but the roll after, and then we're not going to
Could
cover
be,
those
yeah.
3 in the meantime. But I get.
I don't know.
Even if we
Bill,
get a
your
shot,
play looks
though,
pretty good.
if we get a shot, do we even need to hit it though? We're up
We don't
35
actually.
some
You're right. You're
pips.
right, Wes. We don't actually want to or need to hit anything for the rest of this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it feels good, but maybe we don't do it.
Okay. 3-1 for the white team.
5-4-6-3.
5-4-6-3 looks pretty good to me.
And it's aided by the fact that there isn't anything else.
Yeah, slot the next point seems like a good idea. And again, we're not going to get a shot next turn, so we might as well slot that next point. Mike?
Yeah, I'm unimaginative. This is my play.
Okay. And yes. Okay, good. All right, 5-4 to play.
13-9 and 8-3.
Okay, 13-9, 8-3.
Or just 13-4.
Okay, 13-4.
I do 13-4. I'm also tempted to make the 4.
What
but
about
I know
make
that's
the
gonna
4
be
Yeah, what
point?
right.
about making the 4 point?
Make the 4 point.
But
Okay,
then
let
we
me add
strip
strips-
both the 8 and the
Strips
9
all our
points.
flexibility.
Not
Yeah,
all
but
of
you
it.
have the
You
4
still have
point.
the extra
A lot
one
of
on
it.
the 13.
I don't like stripping both those points.
And 6 might play awkwardly.
we only
if you
have-
skip it.
They're the only ones we can use for a 6.
But you
Okay,
gotta
let's-
have a board at some point.
All right, let's take a look at all these plays. All right, the first one was 13-9, 8-3.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there was 13-4. Okay, and then there was making the 4 point. It's always nice to just look at all the plays, see what they look
Stripped
like.
8 and 9 though, by doing that one.
Yeah, that's true.
What'd you say?
That last play was strip 8 and 9 point.
That's correct.
I think, leaving those blots like similar to that last play, even if we do get a shot, which is unlikely, we don't really need to hit it. We'll be up 45 pips.
Right.
And we could hit and get a 1.
And our opponent's got, the nice 3-point board, getting ready to make it a 4-point board. It's looking rather formidable over there. So we really don't want to risk it getting hit either.
Right.
We don't need to make a point behind his anchor.
Right, right, I agree.
All right,
So
looks like the votes are coming in for 13-4.
Label that the West play. He said it first.
All right.
Only if it's right.
I think I said it first.
That's okay. I voted for it. So if it's
Okay, if
wrong,
it's
we're,
wrong,
we're
it's
collectively
Maddox.
wrong.
All right, there's the play. And let's see. Oh, look at this. Look at all these geniuses. Nice play. Retains the flexibility, right?
Not a whole lot of difference in the options.
No, not a, well, I don't know. By the time you get up into the 30s, I'm starting to really pay attention to that as a something that is that's a significant difference. Once, under 10, I don't care. Between 10 and 20, maybe I think about it a little bit. Over 30, I'm definitely paying attention to that.
But look at the second best play. It's really a bizarre play, the 6 to 1.
39. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bizarre looking play. That's not a play I think is worth considering.
Point is that you are stripping the midpoint to clear it next.
I love it, Jason. I love how you totally dismiss XG there.
Oh yeah. All right, 5-1.
2 off the 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Good.
All right, I'm sure that's right.
How does the playing work? When do I get to play?
You get to play right now with a 5-4.
Bring them both down.
Am I red or white?
You're red. You're in the
red
high
from the
fly.
We just
right.
got that roll.
Clear the midpoint.
Clear the
Yeah,
midpoint.
bring him down.
Yep.
Bring them down.
Yep.
Looks.
Yeah.
What do? You click on a piece? To
Well,
move
we're voting is what we're doing.
Oh, I would move the 5 and the 4 down to the 1.
You may be in the minority here.
Oh
Sounded
no!
like-
Oh wait, no, I can't do that. No, I'd move the 3 and the 4. I'd move them over.
You're going the wrong way.
The
Well,
home
I'm not
board
go-
is to the left.
Oh, okay, then move the 5 and the 4 to the left. I mean,
like
the
I like
3
the
and the 4.
13 to 8 and 9.
Okay, sounded like everybody wanted to do this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure that's right.
Oh, I got the board reversed. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, you're red and you're bearing off to the left.
Okay.
This play is how we outlast his ability to hold these anchors.
Correct.
Yeah, so you're right. Clearing the midpoint was a big deal there. All right, so this is not great.
No. 13-9, 13-5.
Okay, one more. I don't know.
Yeah, keep the 7-point slotted.
So what? You want to go 9 to 5? I don't want to put a checker on the ace point.
I think I'd rather put a checker in the ace point.
You'd rather put a checker on the ace point, huh?
It could still be a 5th point, and it
Two.
leaves us our 6.
3, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather put the last one 9 to 5.
Okay, I think I would too. So I think we're going to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That doesn't look right.
Yeah, none of these plays are going to the ace point. So
Mm-mm.
So what is up at the top? 18, 10.
oh,
Oh,
break one of the anchors. Yeah.
breaking the 18.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You can do that now when there's those blots there. Okay, 2-1 for the good guys.
And
I'd make
we're
the
moving
4.
we're moving to the left, right?
6-3.
Okay, so 4 and 3.
How about
That's what I would do.
8-6-4-3?
8-6-4-3.
8-6-4-3.
Yeah.
Yes. 8-6-4-3. I like that.
Okay.
How about 9-6?
9-6. Okay, I put 9-6 in the Slido. All right,
How
so
about-
for anybody who just joined us, if you want to go to slido.com and put in the code 1296, you can vote on the plays.
What about 8-2-2-1?
8, you mean
8-6. 8-6-2-1.
Okay, let me put that in there. 8-6-2-1.
No, then you have 4 blots open.
I understand that.
Jason, could you put in 6-4-2-1?
They'll all fill in now.
6-4-2.
And we want to bear off from the one. Oh, wait, we don't have any gaps when we start bearing off.
So why not do 6-4 and then 3-3-2?
Yeah, that's true
Can
too.
put that in there.
Or 6-4-2-1.
6-4.
2-1.
Yeah,
No, 6-4-3-2.
So I
want to
would
cover your pieces.
I would sooner play 6-4-2-1 than I would 3-2 because you don't really need to make points here. You're not
Right.
We have one objective, and that's to get these outside points cleared safely.
That's right. That's your objective.
Exactly.
So why
Which-
wouldn't we do?
By the way,
Six,
is why I
four,
don't think
9,
6-4
8.
is a very good play because it strips the 6-point. You don't want to strip the 6-point. That's really quite bad.
I
Why?
did it, Jason, because we've got plenty of fives to play. Twos play, fives play. What doesn't play is aces, eventually. Unless we
You'll
stack
always be able to play
I don't know.
aces.
Stack them up all on an 8.
Yeah, I guess you could.
So in this game, can you actually land on somebody and start them over
Yes.
as in the normal game?
Yes.
Okay, so why are we leaving 4 spaces open instead of just 1? I mean, none.
Because those checkers are behind the anchors and can't be hit from where they're at.
What's an anchor?
The anchor is when your opponent holds a point in your board.
Really? Okay, interesting rules.
Okay, 8-6, 2-1.
You like that play, huh?
I do, but I don't think anyone else does.
I don't.
Nope.
I
I
like
think
the
that play.
eight.
I think that play is better than you think.
I think it's a good play.
I'm thinking
Okay, voting
6-4,
is
9,
open.
8.
I have to believe none of these plays are going to be separated by a great deal of equity, to be honest.
I
That's
think
true.
that is also very much true. Okay, 9-6 is coming out on top, and this is also a perfectly reasonable looking play. Okay, so this looks like it's won the vote, and
Number one.
so Bill Spruce is right. None of these plays are separated by very much.
8-6-2-1's good though. It's only
Okay,
it's
now I do want to point out that the plays that involve 6-4 not that great because of stripping the 6-point is not great in this position. You really want those. You really want those checkers there, and I think that's actually why 9-6 is coming out on top, is because you really want those spares on the 6-point.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to need to be able to play fives. That is your reservoir. Okay.
I do want to point out though that 8-6-2-1 came in second.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's not a bad looking. I know it looks weird, but all those blots behind the anchor don't matter very much. All right, what are we gonna do with this?
I still don't get that anchor thing.
You will. Just eventually you'll get it.
No,
So, Jason, how did all the 8-6 plays rank?
8-6, 2-1 was the best of the 8-6 plays.
And then 8-6, 4-3, and down there.
8-6, 3-2 was farther down. That doesn't surprise me because it's not about safetying those checkers. You actually want a good distribution. It doesn't really matter that there's all those blots in there. You don't really worry about that.
But Hive Mind being so far up in the race should be trying. Their goal should be, their game plan should be to clear those 2 outside points, the 9 and the 8.
That's right.
But also to have a good distribution in our inner board for when we bear off.
Yes, but I think that's a secondary consideration.
Right. I agree.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Double ones.
5, 2, 5, 4.
Yeah, because I kind of want to keep the checker on the outside
Or
to
6.
not be forced off an anchor with a 6. Now we're going to have to abandon an anchor soon. We don't have much left.
That's gonna be pictures every day. I'm like, I don't. Well,
What?
That looks good.
Oh, Mike, yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 6 and 4.
Well, that cleaned up nicely. 9-3, 8-4.
That looks pretty good.
Nice
Any objections?
distribution.
Mhm.
Nice distribution.
Very nice.
What about if you roll doubles on the next
Doubles.
roll?
Double sixes is the only bad thing there, so you could go 9, 3, 6, 2.
At which point, do you have a bad roll now?
Can you go back to the original?
Okay, here's the original.
I actually like the second one. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for that.
So what was the second one? It was 9-3-6-2. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I put both of those in the Slido.
Is there any thought about stacking him on the 2? I don't think so. Or
You
Yeah.
mean like this?
yeah,
I
No.
mean, one of the things that does, so yeah, that looks kind of ugly, but you know, the distribution on the outside is still pretty good. I wouldn't rule that out. I don't think it's a great play, but I don't think it's all that awful either.
and then the other one is if you take them both off, 2 off the 8, like so 8, 4, 8, 2.
8-4-8-2. That's an interesting idea.
But then it also double sixes is a bad roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's what worries me about that one.
Yeah. Okay, the Slido's open.
Okay. Let's go 3.
Okay, we're running short on time, so maybe we'll do one more after this. Okay.
What
looks
time does
like,
this end?
the study session will end at the top of the hour, and then the tournament begins.
Okay,
Okay,
so
looks
I'm
like
studying right now.
the voting is for 9-3-8-4.
Ooh. I voted the other way, but
All right, let's have a look.
Number one.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty reasonable. Okay, we'll make one more play and okay. Well, we're gonna have to leave this anchor now.
Do we leave it with one and just go all the way around to the 2?
Okay, so if we do this, they get a lot of shots. They got this solid 4-point board, right? So getting hit could be bad. We could lose a handful of gammons.
Sorry, what was the correct move for the previous red roll?
It was right to play 9-3-8-4.
Okay, despite the risk. Okay.
I hate it when I outthink myself.
Well, so 3 of them are clear. This is 3.
Yeah, I don't block the 18. It makes it too easy for them to clear their outside points.
So you want to get off the 18 point? Is that what you're saying, Mike?
Correct.
Yeah, I think it makes it too easy because there's so many rolls that they have that will just hit a checker, and then maybe we'll just end up hanging out on the bar while they calmly move their checkers in without any interference. Here, at least there's some issues they have with trying to bear in. So I think this is better.
Yeah,
Rick?
Jason, I don't want to help the enemy, but also, you don't have a check on that point now, but it is an empty point, so it kind of makes it's a bit hard with that gap there to bear in. So it's still serving a purpose for you.
Yeah, it's like a phantom anchor in a way.
Yeah, like it makes it still gonna be harder for us, even if you leave.
That's right. Rick, you're all right with this?
I'm all right.
Okay. All right. This will be the last play, and then we'll quit.
8-3.
Can you check
Yeah.
your
8 to
own
3.
place?
Oh, our last play?
Yes.
It was all pretty close.
Well,
Where's the play here? 18-2 is the one that just brings it all the way around and leaves the checker there. I'd call that a small error, not a huge deal. Okay, the 3-2, what? 8-3 is one option.
Yeah.
Is there anything to be said for 8 to? I mean, again, this might be outthinking myself, but 8-2 and 4-1.
8-6.
I would look at it.
2 months ago, all that money they paid in has just gone, and they're covered.
Okay, I've got the Slido open for both of those plays now. I can't imagine there's anything else really worth considering. I would definitely not bring 2 checkers off the 6 point. Like a play like this leaves a very bad distribution.
I like that.
You've been fighting for spares on the 6 point for a good reason. You don't want to lose those. All right. Okay, all votes are to bring the checker to the 3 point. Nobody wanted the other play. All right, that'll be the play, and then we're going to stop here. Let's take a look. Hey, Adam.
Hey, I didn't even vote.
Hey. All right. All right, Adam. Well, you can collect your 3 millipoints of smug equity at the reception area.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone real quick here to do my sign off. Thank you for joining us for the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session on July 30th, 2025. If you're interested in joining our study sessions or our tournaments, send us an email at midatlanticbg@gmail.com.